we do in many ways, because we're probably one of the few groups in the world at the moment who spend a lot of time recording and touring, and we try and put an equal emphasis on the two.
Yeah.
So we spend anything up to 3 months making one album, which everybody thinks is a long time, but we then come out and get down there and just play the stuff to our audience, and that's the time when we get the feedback, I suppose. So it's always a kind of exciting time when you just finished an album project and you go out and take it on the road and put the new songs on stage and see what people think of them. And we're very lucky in that people tend to understand what we do, and we don't feel that we have to adapt ourselves to the audience. We feel that people understand what we want to do as musicians. So we're in a fortunate position in that way.
I feel like every album since Night at the Opera has repeats the same schemes.
Really?
Oh, what are you saying?
I don't agree.
No, I don't agree. I would say Day at the Races does and was meant to. News of the World, our last album, I think it's very different, totally different to both of those.
Yeah, News of the World was a complete reversal, really, because we got more and more complex up to A Night at the Opera and A Day at the Races, which were kind of twin albums, we felt. And at that point we felt we had to go back and kind of start again with the very simple things. And News of the World is really very straight rock album, you know, there's almost no extra overdubbing, you know. And on this album we've sort of changed again, and we're trying out some new directions, we feel. I don't see at all that they're similar.
No, we don't. We never consciously try to repeat.
It's a strobe which lights up a disc which has a lot of stripes on it, and when you're exactly in tune, the strobe works in such a way that it appears to be stationary. So that's a little flat because the things are moving this way, and that's a little sharp. So if it's in tune, they stay like that. It's a very useful device because you can do it with noise around. It's a problem with the guitars, and it's a problem with the people also, because you get hot and you sweat and then you come off and it's really cold and you get cold in the head or something, you know. And to perform nearly every night you need to be very physically on top, I think. You have to be very, very fit. If you go a little bit underneath and you're on the tour, that's it, you know. Everything's a problem. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like being an athlete or something. You have to be physically right all the time.
You keep in touch with today's rock scene, like the new groups?
As much as we can. We're not in our native country very much these days. We're generally either touring or recording, and we do both of those things outside England now, so we're probably less in touch with Britain than we were. But we listen as much as we can to the new people, yeah.
Is there any group you like?
I thought you were going to ask that.
Go on, name a few, we'll think of it.
Like, oh yeah, I could name a few, like Devo or Talking Heads.
Yeah. Oh yes, two good ones.
Kraftwerk?
No, not for me, no.
Public Image?
No, the album is terrible.
Yeah?
Yeah, terrible album. Very disappointing.
Yeah, many punk musicians say hard things about groups, superstar groups like you are.
Yeah. But they're very inexperienced. It's very hard to say these things when you haven't played that many shows, you know.
It's called jealousy.
Especially in a big...
But that happens all the time. I mean, when we started, we were jealous of... who were we jealous of? Led Zeppelin.
Were we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we wanted to be there. It's sort of goal that you want to reach, you know, and then... Yeah. It's all healthy.
I think it's really talking about a fashion. It was a fashion at the time, and it was a useful vehicle for people to make a noise, you know. If you say we're very much against what is going on at the moment, and I mean, in my opinion, most of what actually happened in the punk thing was a reversal, going back to the kind of thing which we had developed from, you know. I think it's more of a fashion than an actual musical development, I would say.
Sometimes you've been badly treated by the rock press.
Very badly back home.
Yeah. Abused.
They don't like us, we don't like them.
A lot of people spend their time making up good things to say to the press and don't go out and work. They don't play rock and roll. They just do interviews most of the time and make a few records. But we just tour and record and work. In fact, we're wonderful people.
was going to happen in '79 for Queen?
We're going to make more records, tour even more. I don't know, it's difficult to say. This has been our hardest working year. We sort of toured America, now we're touring Europe. After this, we sort of do the live album. We're recording the live album now. We mix it and then we go to Japan. So, I mean, we're constantly working.
Do you still hope to reach something what you hadn't reached yet? Something very special?
I think that the true answer is you never really know what's around the corner. You just work at what you feel you ought to be doing. And if things come up, they come up. You can't really say that we're aiming for a particular point. It's not really like that. It's just making music and putting on a show.
We just want our records to sell, as long as we keep...